How is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Symphony of the Night. This time I actually tried changing the microphone setup. You can see it right there. It's, believe it or not, it's not in front of me, it's to my side. But yeah, the idea is that it should, not sound like echo right now. Wait, why is there a hammer hitting a nail here? It's supposed to represent, I don't know. Well, who cares? So here, I think that I can lead into the chapel. I could either do that or... Nah, let's go to the chapel. In the chapel is where Medusa should be. I still don't remember where the mummies are though. That will be the final of the classic bosses. There's a holy water there. No need for holy water here. They don't need for holy anything. Only the ads. No, man. Didn't mean to go back. I just wanted to time the jump to get the heart. Okay, so what's in here? Right is simply a normal... Oh, it's a save. Yeah, this save was always weird to me, considering that you already have another one right next to it. I guess it's more convenient this way. So here it's gonna be the opposite of the normal castle, where the annoying thing will be getting the stairs. Also, how is it going, Kael? So what do you think about the microphone now? I hope you like the setup. I mean, at least when it comes to the physical location, I'm pretty sure this one is as good as it can get. So these guys, didn't remember them. And this is the only game they appear on, right? I don't remember seeing them anywhere else. Weirdos. Wait, there? What square didn't get uncovered? This one? Okay. It's an improvement to yesterday. Well, yeah. It's supposed to be next to me. But yeah, it's... I think it sounds good. Like, yeah, obviously it's an improvement to yesterday. I mean, even without taking that into account, it still sounds good, right? I don't think I should do any further adjustment. So if there's any further adjustments to be done, it wouldn't be hardware-wise, it will be software-wise. Yes, it will be about the filters, the software filters. Okay. So a lot of things here in the chapel. This sniper is supposed to be like an angel, but the imps, they are a little bit unholy to be in here. Also, get on. Okay. This is where the chapel ends. Is there gonna be a save before Medusa, or... I don't remember. I think there might be one. Yes, I don't remember exactly where she shows up. If I go down here, you go back to... No, this leads to the same big room. Oh, and this is like a... it's not really a stronger version, it's a different version. This one has shields. Okay. Well, there is like a room... Wait. I don't remember where this one goes. I don't think it leads to the boss, right? Isn't the one on the bottom the one that leads to the boss, or is it this one? It might actually be this one. Hold up, so what's on the top one then? It's a new area? Oh, this is the Colosseum. Okay, hold up. being here, they are gonna kick my ass, but there is a save nearby. I think it's near. I hope it's nearby. So you get the gun here too. Still don't see it being very useful. So where was the save? Is the question. Because here I can fuck up and easily. Ah, fuck me. Sorry, it's here? Yeah, nice. Okay. I remember there was a save somewhere. The important thing at least is that I also know where each thing is. So the Colosseum, I don't want to do this now because it's not gonna be the hardest thing, because that's what the... Oh. But, okay. Might as well look at the boss though, since I got my ass kicked already, might as well fully get my ass kicked. I think it was here, the boss, right? Yeah. This is a triple fight against the protagonist of Castlevania 3. So since I'm gonna get my ass kicked anyways, might as well get my ass kicked now. And here it is actually like an emotional fight for Richter. He's actually fighting his ancestor here. I mean, Alucard, well, technically Alucard is also fighting his old friend, because I mean he went with Trevor in Castlevania 3, or no, it depends on who you pick, but in fact picking Alucard in Castlevania 3 is the worst idea you can have. Like, not only he's a whatever character, but also the worst part is that his path is the worst in the game. Like, you should make things harder. Zero walking on the ceiling. That's my boy Grant. It's my boy Grant the Nasty or something like that. Should I go against that boss now though? I mean, I could, just that I guess it's choosing between that or Medusa. Not sure what I would prefer. I could go against Medusa. Just that I think that Medusa is further. That's the issue. Isn't she? I think she is further. I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, let me do this one, because it is true, Medusa, like, I think you need to scale the whole next part of the chapelle, so I guess we can do this one first. This might be the second hardest boss fight in the game. Well, technically Dracula is the second hardest one, but this one is quite hard. Alright. Let's try that again. I mean, spamming the ads from afar doesn't seem like a bad strategy. The important thing is keeping Grant out of here. So how is the holy water hitting me? I'm not a demon. Ah, fuck. Get me out. Damn, Sifa, you couldn't do that on Castlevania 3, Sifa. Okay, Grant is dead. And Sifa is doing some good old cheating here. You couldn't do that. You're not Sifa. You're a cosplayer. Ah, shit. Fuck. And Trevor has a lot of health. Oh, you were trying to revive him? Damn. Okay, well, that went well. So here, there is a save at the other side of the Colosseum. Is that a good idea? No, it's not, because I don't know what to expect on the other side. Here I know I can expect Minotaurs, so as long as I kill them I get to save. I don't know, I mean, there's probably more Minotaurs on the other side, but there is no way to know until you get there. Hey, let me just say real quick. I use a lot of axes, which is to be expected considering... Ah, fuck, no. Not like this. Okay. Problem is... Problem is having to clutch the uppercut. It's not easy to use that whenever you want to. I know that I say that a million times already, but it's true. It's hard to properly use the uppercut when you want to. Alright. Well, I could explore the next of the Colosseum, but... if these guys let me explore... Oh, I can go through the schools, huh? Oh, and we have the white dragon. Didn't last too long. Ironically, not as strong as that same enemy in the OG Castlevania. Okay. Have a random empty room. So, oh, there was another room to the other side. How did I not see it? Oh, it's because this guy was blocking it. I just assumed that there was nothing, but there was in fact something. Well, it's also hard to get there. Oh, never mind, there is a platform, okay. So, this was the room that obliterated me on the normal castle, right? No problem here. Yeah, and there's nothing else. Well, there's money that I cannot use, so it's the same as nothing. No, right now what I will need is hearts. I actually need hearts. Oh, come on. Ah, fuck that guy. No, let me not fall for, you know, sunken ship cost fallacy. Let's not do that. It's not like there's any benefit for killing enemies in this game aside from getting them out of the way. Ooh, that looks so cancerous. Holy shit. That... Okay, I'm not sure about this. Can the ads can hit me if it's there by default? That's fucked up. Fuck. Dead Eye Richter? Well, I'm definitely gonna be dead at any point now. So you can actually hit them without them knowing you're there. Well, that's funny. So there should be a save room. Not... Actually, no, maybe it will be a little bit long from here. I mean, it's all the way to the left. Promise that if there's any monster... Oh, nice, an upgrade. Oh, see, that's... I mean, I'll keep repeating it as many times as I need, but that's the reason why it's important to explore everything. Not to mention I also got a lot of hearts. Look at this guy's punching. No. Okay, this is hard. Like, there is a save room here, but... yeah. Again, easier... It looks easier than it is to do that. Okay, this we got another save. And from here, well, we can explore the bottom of this, well, bottom, technically the top here, but I don't think there's any benefit of doing that. Can you come closer? You cannot, well, I don't need you to. You can just go through you. This is another one of those rooms. The last one had money, no, oof. Okay, this one has an item. Has many items. Oh, also has this guy. Okay, this room has items and nothing else. You can explore the bottom of this bottom. He was saying that towards Trevor. I think he explored Trevor's bottom very well here. Well, that and Grant and Sifa's bottom. So they were supposed to be fakes. That's what it says there. I think that they are just trying to deflect blame. Oh, this is where the elevator used to be. Now you don't have an elevator. Oh, this is the creepy room with the blood and the dismemberment and shit. Alright, so this goes back down there where I was, pretty much. So here I will have to confront the werewolves, right? Oh, but you cannot enter through that. You will have to enter through the other side. Not a problem. The Set's dungeon. I think that they went a little bit overboard with it though. Alright, so here we gotta be careful. And by that I mean use item crash, bro. That's a way to be careful, you know? It's interesting because these guys don't seem to aggro for a while. Like, they have to think about it. Like, do I really want to aggro on Richter? I probably shouldn't, and they are right, they shouldn't, because they are gonna lose. Okay, so I could go down there, but I want to, since I killed these guys, explore the left. And this leads to another area. Where will I want to go here? Well, I could go here because I think this place has a teleport. Isn't this the top of the clock? Well, here it will be the bottom, I guess. But the real question is, I should save. I should save because I don't know when the next save is, and I'm assuming that this area is gonna kick my ass. I only have to kill a couple of this and that's it. Literally just a couple, no problem. Let me save. Uh-oh. No. Okay. Was that necessary? I don't feel like it was, personally, but it's fine. Only gave me a little bit of a scare. Speaking of overboard, I'm hitting for millions in this Gaia 3 with my mage girl. Well, RPGs usually go that far. This game doesn't, however. Never goes into the million territory. Also, I roll quite damage. It's kind of a problem to try to ignore these werewolves. They don't wanna be ignored. Right. This clock is actually useful if my idea is to, well, go to the clock. You have another invisible enemy. I think this one is stronger than the one in the normal castle, right? Is it even an invisible enemy? Yeah, it is. It's basically the male version of this. Fuck him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I go up, I'm eventually heading to the clock, right? Am I? Like, I'm almost sure this leads to the clock. Well, it leads to the center of the map that is indeed where the clock is. Technically this will be the end of the game, because you will lead into where Dracula is. That in reality here apparently instead of Dracula it's Shaft. So that's lame, but theoretically if you wanted to end the game you could do it right here. Though yeah, before doing any of that, I wanted to find that teleport. Oh yeah, this is the clock. That's funny. So wait a second. There's something that doesn't add up here. Shouldn't this be open? Oh, it is open. Oh, you have to kill another one of the bosses, actually, for it to open. Or maybe not. I guess you don't. Yeah, I heard you, Cloak. Huh? Oh, I was about to say, did it glitch? If you go up, it's where the final fight is, and I don't really mean to do that. Oh, you have all the weapons here. Even the clock, so that's useful if you want to access the other closed room. Not to mention you have a free heart. It makes sense since this is in preparation for the final boss. And a health upgrade as well. That's pretty sweet. So we can pick the clock to reach the one area and then go back to pick the... Okay, hold up. Yeah, the little bells were... They were making a lot of noise. A lot of continuous noise at that. Stop time. It is only for a single room, but it could have an upgrade. It doesn't though. At least we can check that out. So, by going to the right, you connect to the place that had the Beelzebub, and if you go to the left, you connect to the corridor that is before the outside castle. Alright, first of all, let me record my ads, because I'm not using this trash of a weapon. Not a good idea. Let me out! No, you let me pick it. Did they really have to put them? Okay, there we go. So I could also go back to where the clock is, because as I said, I'm pretty sure that's where the teleport is. If I go to either side right now, they are just long corridors that are kinda worthless. So... Oh, almost didn't let me in. So you cannot get crushed to death in this game. At worst, what can happen is that you're gonna glitch into the wall. There is not like the typical Sonic getting crushed to death. Well, Sonic or Mario or whatever your favorite platforming character is. That's not a thing here. Okay, so... Oh, there is... What's in here? Oh. That's the Kraken? No, it's a Malachi. Mariachi? What are these things? Ghost Dancer? I didn't see you dance. No, this room seems a little bit pointless. Yeah, okay, sure. Was funny at least. And then we can go to the bottom. Here. These guys die in one hit. Especially if you hit them with the ads, and it's a critical, of course. I'm doing a lot of criticals. I really wonder if the health upgrades help that, or if it's truly entirely random. So this should be the teleport. So that means that we have better mobility. That means that there's only one teleport remaining, right? Which should be below this, which is a little bit pointless, I guess, since it's still very close to this, but... Not funny, didn't cute. What, the mariachi choke? I found it funny. I mean, it's funnier to see them die in one hit. Close enough. Uh-oh, spikes? Oh, this time, yeah, that's true, I guess the spikes... Wait, this is actually gonna be very hard to... Like, borderline cancers even. Oh, I can also... Well... I don't know if I can abuse iframes that well there. Yeah. I fucked up. You know why I fucked up? Because, yeah, that teleport is not a save. I don't know why it crossed my mind to think that the teleport was the equivalent of a save. That was my bad, sorry. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake, and I don't remember when's the next time, the last time I saved, but it's probably a little bit far. Fuck me, it's probably on the Colosseum actually. Yeah, well, that sucks, but it is what it is. I fucked up, my bad. Spike Spectrum. Yeah, those spikes were something. That's... that hurts. That hurts a lot. So I guess here I could optimize this a little bit better. I could simply head to the teleport right away and head to the clock at last. You know? That's what I could do. So no problem. Yeah, let's do that. But if I don't die in the way, because it seems that that's also very possible. She might have to kill these assholes in the way. It's not that they are hard, it's just that there are a lot of them. Also, a little bit weird that this guy jumps to throw the projectile, but he's gonna miss doing that, you know? It's a shame, like, the problem is that the teleport gives you a false sense of security. Yeah, let me at least save from here. Well, that also reminds me that I should go back to the chapel, though ironically there are not really any places that go back to the chapel that quickly. I guess I could go in reverse. Like I could go from that teleport, just let me save. Because I mean, going through that teleport with those spikes being in the way, it's gonna be hard. And you barely get any iframes either, that's what makes it so challenging, you know? Also, if that laser hit me, I will be dead. That's funny. Alright, let me open this a little bit. Because it's starting to get a little bit hot in here, and that's bad. But yeah. Let's see. So I save, yeah, I could go back. Wait, if I go into... Nah, that's not worth to do now, I think. My objective is to go against Medusa, I should just do that, you know. So yeah, let me get into a teleport, try to somehow go up without dying, which will go down technically here. Which is gonna be hard, but should be doable. Okay, I kinda forgot though. Actually, being here is not as close to the other thing. Okay, maybe there is a change of plans. I could explore the water place instead. Like that place on the right. Promise that this is cycling the opposite way of what I want it to cycle. Well, whatever. Since it put me here, might as well do it here. Okay. It's gonna be a problem to get past these spikes. At least if I get to the other teleport, there is not really any need to do this every time, but... It's so hard to do. I actually have to keep this guy alive. right there, it's very hard. Like, I'm not joking, this is very hard to do. God damn it. I tried. You see, the idea is that you will use the uppercut. But maybe it's not even worth to do it like that, and I should do it from the other side. If I do it from the other side, it will be from the chapelle. And the issue with the chapelle is that I will kind of have to go back there again, right? Can you do the spinning air dash? What spinning air dash? You need to give me an input. Because this uppercut is down up jump. So you will have to give me an input for an air dash. Because I don't know what input it possibly could be. Eight, 2, 3, 6. What? 8, 2. Okay, that's fucked up. Though it doesn't really go the whole way. But it could help, I guess. I guess it could help. Yeah, then attack, I know. I could try it. But yeah, I guess I could try it, might as well. Is there any other attack I'm not aware of? Because this guy just seems to get attacks from his ass. Wait, this is not the right way. Need to go up. Because, you know, the uppercut is something that I didn't even know about. The Terumi pretzel? The what? What's the Terumi pretzel? Oh, at least I'm glad that there is not really any place that I could have gotten with that attack. Because that attack doesn't travel that far and has to be done from the ground. Man, I fell for the same shit again, dude. I feel like I'm getting dumber every single time. Well, probably because I am. My bad, sorry. I'm trying my best, you know? Actually, with all this shit, like with all the time that I'm taking to get into these places, I feel like it might not be enough to it. It has that item crash shambag thing. The ground slash sidekick. Wait, hold up. The shambag thing, he doesn't have it in this game. Or I mean, if... Oh, man, what the fuck? If he has it, it's not the same input. Damn, that doesn't really work. No, even with that it doesn't work, because it doesn't travel far enough. Alright, we gotta forget about that passage. It serves no purpose. Like, if we wanna get to the other side, we'll have to be from the chapelle. Otherwise I'm gonna keep wasting an insane amount of time trying to pull it off, and it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it at all. So let's not do that. But what I instead can do is... I mean, I could explore, as I say, the water place. Also the beginning of the castle, the one that now is on the top right. We'll explore that too. Should be something interesting at least. He can jump to spin backwards. I mean, if it is another input than in Rondo of Blood, yes. If it is the same one, then no. Ah, fuck me, man. And that was so much damage. I change of plans, I'm going here. God damn it, dude. Every time you wanna do something, there's something getting in your way. Okay, so... I don't know if this is a better idea, honestly. It might not be. Where does this even lead? Is this like the zigzag corridor? The one that leads back into the marble area. Or wait, no, I mean, I think it is the zigzag corridor, isn't it? I think it is. This one, I mean, this one takes to the clock eventually, doesn't it? It's not really the ideal path, but I mean, eventually I will have one to explore this to see if there's any upgrade, you know, so not a bad thing, I guess. Oh, and look at the Nova skeleton camping. Okay, see, here I could do that attack. Well, assuming I can do the input. There you go, yeah, it works. For things like this, that attack is extremely useful. Actually, an amazing acquisition. Thanks a lot, Kyle, for telling me. Had no idea about that. Okay, this... Oh, got him. See, that's that corridor that I remember. Then we have a shit ton of Medusa heads. And then something on the right. Oh, this is a big room. I gotta assume that... Okay, yeah, I think I remember this. But there is something up there. Wanna make sure every little place is explored. No, I didn't really miss anything. So yeah, this goes back to the clock. My issue is, do I have any save on the way? Because I'm already... Well, I took most of that damage in the first... Literally the first place that I've been into. So... Champ champ and down champ champ. Well, champ champ is nothing. Down champ champ also is nothing. At least Julius learn how to uppercut with a single button. Well, that's useful to know. Oh, fuck. I saved myself, but not for too much. And the problem is that I get hit by a single thing and I might die. I don't like that. Nice. Whew. These things are nerve-wracking. Julius, I guess, when I eventually play a Julius mode in Area of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow too, that will be useful to know, because with this one I had to Google it to know about the uppercut, you know? And these Gorgons are unreasonable. So this goes back there, and then this one goes to the clock, right? Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I could do the connection. Well, the thing is that doing the connection, I don't really think it has any benefit, but could have a benefit if there is an item. At least the save is close, so... Not to mention that at the end of the corridor you have the teleport. I could be misremembering with the PSP version because they had the air twirl there. For what it's worth, it's the same unique input as Alucard High Sham. It could be, I don't know. Can you try jumping 2 times well faster? Oh damn, it has to be very fast. So it's not like in Rondo of Blood where you jump at the top. It's like super, but that's useless. Why would you want that? Oh, thanks for telling me. Yeah, that move is useless. Like, the whole point of that jump is supposed to be as a feint if you regret the jump, so you can go back. But as it is right now, it doesn't really have any purpose. Completely worthless. Okay. Yeah, that's just this type of room. I think Symphony of the Night inputs for combos are just as the Alucard spells were notably hard to input. These gremlins... Well, I'm dealing more damage to the gremlins here, so... There's definitely a buff in the inverted castle to your damage. And not just against the same enemies as before, but... I mean new enemies, but also against the same enemies as before. Well, that's interesting. Okay, what was in here? A save, okay. Down jump 2, that should launch you further. You mean like a slide? Well, the problem is that I will have to test it on a wider floor. Like this one. No, not that. Oh, that's cool. You can actually go pretty far with that. Well, thanks for the info. Well, that one seems like... like you're asking to get your ass kicked, because it's very hard to control, you know? Unfortunately, nothing in here. But at least this connects to the other thing, so basically we complete this part of the map. There is still something there that I don't have, I'm not sure why. But here what I could do is I could head to the chapel. To at the very least... oh, fuck this, guys. No, imps, you sack of shit, no? Okay. It's okay, at least with this uppercut you can pretty much ignore all these assholes. He could have made me go back and drop, you know, because he has the power of making you move involuntarily. Would have been a problem. Right, so here, well, you have this. Well, there's two lesser demons together. Oh, 3. Oh, and this big guy too. I don't really have any reason to be here in the first place. Yeah. Not really. I think that my plan is that going to the chapel. Oh, there was a save here too. I mean, a little bit unnecessary considering that you already have another one next, but I guess these are supposed to be saves for the normal castle, where here you were getting your ass kicked, so you needed more help with this sort of stuff. Well, here I'm also kinda getting my ass kicked sometimes, but not really. The problem is that you cannot really ignore these guys. You have to kill them if you want to progress. Yeah, let me head to the chapel real quick. Because the other alternative will be going through the clock tower, and that's not really easier. And yes, I know the other alternative is going through that place with the spikes, but I couldn't really get past that. Like, it seems that to get past those spikes, it's extremely hard to pull off. Like, I don't know what sort of magic they want you to do, but it's hard enough to be a problem. There are a lot of assholes right now. Yeah, the problem was all that fire there. But what's in here? Where does this lead? Oh, another one of those. Oh, that was a health upgrade, actually. Damn, And it was a health upgrade by breaking that thing, so I hope that on the other places I actually broke that thing, because maybe I let it live, but that one in particular had a health upgrade, so pretty interesting. Like, I thought that those things had nothing, so I'm glad that I decided to break. But yeah, now I'm doubting if the other ones I also did the same or not. These guys are being annoying. Okay, so yeah, I could go to that save and go straight to the chapel. Assuming I don't get killed here, I should be fine. Well, I can just go to the save in the chapel instead of this one. Gonna be easier that way. Though I still don't remember where the mummies were, you know? Like, do you remember if this even had the mummies as a boss? Because I only know of Medusa being at the end of the chapel, and then what other area am I missing? I feel like I'm missing the area in the water. I don't think that had the mummies, right? Unless they were at the beginning of the castle. Oh, forgot to save. There you go. We should be able to ignore all of the enemies in that stairs anyways here, right? Shouldn't be hard to pull off. I hope. Okay. It should be fine. Good try. Ouch. Huh. That looks cool. It's a shame that it's not really that easy to use. Damn, look at all these imps. Okay. It's gonna be hard to get out of this situation here. Okay. You too. There's also a square there. Is it even possible to uncover? It is, yeah. Okay. So, for Medusa... Wait, how is that square not uncovered? Oh, I guess it's because I went through the top. I mean, well, to the... While here is the bottom. Yeah, the idea is that if you continue this way, here is where you eventually find Medusa. But there is still a lot, like, it's not that she isn't, like, super close. There are still a lot of rooms to go. Nothing here. Oh no, never mind, there is. Oh, this is the place where you confess again. Except that this time you have an inverted cross, which makes it very satanic. Should be near the Colosseum. I kinda thought of that too, it's just that I feel like I should have seen them, but technically I didn't go to one of the areas in the Colosseum, so you might be right. Didn't mean to fall that much. Then here, this area is absolutely filled with enemies. And just look at... I'm trying to go back, but they are not letting me. So here I don't remember exactly what each side had. So the issue is... I'm not sure if I should be going left or all the way up. This is a single... No, I think I should go all the way down. Because yeah, like, this is a dead end. Yeah. It's kinda hard to call it a dead end like this, but yeah, technically it is a dead end. Oh, and then there you had one of the upgrades. You can see that I got fully healed. So I wonder how many of those I lost for not destroying like a specific item. I could have lost a lot of those, you know? Because I always assume that those things have nothing important, but this one you cannot do it no matter what. Confess your Nahida browser history. Wait. Actually... Wait, I'm a little bit confused here. What thing did the bottom one have? Oh, I think that connects to the Colosseum. Yeah, that's what it does. Well, I don't really need to go there. So what the hell is this thing? It's a Black Panther that deals some damage. It doesn't really attack you right away. Okay. Nothing here. Love these PSX moving skyboxes. I wonder if TIS can pass through that spike passage with consecutive dashes. But the dash doesn't make you invincible, does it? Because, I mean, if you dash there, you dash straight into the spikes. Well, maybe it does make you invincible, I don't know. No, not the salt. No. No. Oof. That was very close. And it would have been bad, especially because I'm about to confront Medusa. Speaking of which, shouldn't there be a save nearby, or do I have to beat her without saves? Pretty sure there was a save before, or maybe not. Okay, no saves. And Medusa has some ass in here, huh? For being a snake, that's quite an amazing ass. But at least you're not dealing any damage, so... We can keep trading hits all you want, because I'm not gonna dodge. What did she say? I don't know what she said, but that's fine. No, you cannot input it in me there. Okay, you can input it in me there. Tim. My bad. So, I could have done that in the other one. I didn't know that it worked in me there. I feel like I tried once and it didn't work. Well, yeah, you can do it in me there. Oh, she said I'm petrified? Well, yeah, that's what you get for being Medusa. That's kinda the whole point. Yeah, got her ass kicked. Quite literally. Yeah, that really is some ass. That's a very nice one. Not to mention, as you know, Castlevania already has nudity in a lot of opponents, but like that one is specifically showing her ass. It's not like it's just there as part of the enemy. Like that one is exclusively showing her ass on purpose. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I know. It's just that I feel like I tried inputting it in me there and it didn't work. But yeah, it does work. So I could have gotten through the spikes like that. And I'm not talking about the spikes here. I'm talking about the spikes in. And that also means that there are some places in the normal castle I could have access. And I didn't. Well, it is what it is. There's probably some upgrades that I might have missed, but what do you want me to do? Oh, the tombstones. These are a classic. It's not like you can go through every single place. I mean, no matter what, the place that has the spikes in the catacombs is impossible to reach no matter what you do. Like, that part is 100% sure. This is the teleport, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. It is the teleport. So wait, what? That place in the clock? In that case, I'm not really that sure where it leads to. Well, probably nothing important, but I should check it, I guess. So yeah, there aren't that many places left to explore. It's essentially like one of the sections of the Colosseum, then the clock itself, the part on the top right with the water, and that's about it, right? Kinda. Well, there are a little bit of other places. Actually, yeah, there might be a little bit of some places to visit that I haven't visited yet. But I'm still afraid that I might not be able to close it out today. But I mean, if it comes to that, I can go for a 4-hour stream, don't worry about it. Because I really want to finish it today. And the idea tomorrow is to play Burnout Revenge. You know that I was supposed to play that game quite some time ago, but I guess that it's gonna happen now. But you know that I wouldn't mind alternating between a racing game and a Castlevania game, because every Metroidvania has an alternate mode, and especially the Steam ones give you achievements for that. So that's also another thing I can do. Also, I didn't access this room here for some reason. Is there any upgrade? Oh, there is. And it was an upgrade for free, pretty much. Also, a lot of hearts. And 2 upgrades. Holy, 3 upgrades? Damn. And that was a single room. That's crazy. Just like that. Interesting. I guess that's the way it is. Oh. Kinda feels like I hit the jackpot there. But this is all in order to... I forget about beating the game. This is all about beating that one guy in the catacombs. Like, that's the real final boss, you know? Like, Shaft is a shower in comparison. But, and so is Dracula. It's just that I'm pretty sure that we're not gonna be seeing Dracula over here. Oh, wait a second. Kinda got confused by the tile set, but you can actually enter here. Is there anything? No. Not this time. Okay. Portrait of Ruin has 3 alternate modes, hard mode and level 1 cap modes. I know that Portrait of Ruin you can play with the sisters, though in the Steam collection the only one that gives you an achievement is the Richter mode, where you play with Richter and Maria. Like, that's something that I'm very, very looking forward to. It's one of my main motivations for even studying this alternate mode thingy, because I really want to play that one. Yeah, that's a lot of modes. And maybe I could consider Portrait of Ruin to actually be the best Metroidvania, but see, the problem is that I'm still tempted to call this one the best one, because no matter how many nice things the other Metroidvanias have, all of them are derivative from Symphony of the Night. Like, that's the thing, like, that's how important Symphony of the Night is, you know? So, to me, it's the kind of game that, even if I could like a specific one, like, as I say, Portrait of Ruin, or even... Wait a second, no way. I cannot go up here. Oh, but I should... Actually, wait. You cannot go through here, can you? Man, you suck of fucking shit. Can you? Oh, you can, okay. Because otherwise you will be locked down there, which will be a little bit fucked up. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so in that case... I could do the part with the spikes, maybe. Probably. I can call Symphony of the Night good because I find it piece easy compared to other Metroidvania. I mean, if you find it easy, just do it. Just beat it only with your fists, you know? A fist only run and see if it's easy, you know? Let's see if I can do the spike thingy. Also, I didn't check if any of this might have a... I'm assuming none of them have an HP upgrade. I mean, for all I know, after seeing that random things can have it, those can also have them. Okay, so yeah, doing it like this makes it trivial. Well, trivial. Actually, depends which one. Ah, didn't it? No. Oof. And this is torture to do with Richter. Will be worse though. Oh yeah, this place had an actual upgrade in the normal castle. I don't know if it's gonna have it here. Maybe not. I believe though. And you also have a save. This place actually does connect to the chapel, right? I think it might also connect to the tower. Honestly, I don't remember. There are too many connections that are possible. So what's in here? It's a closed room. It is indeed a closed room. And the room on the right is like a big one. One of those that if you want to fully uncover it, you have to spam uppercut. Wow, really? Though more important, oh, this guy. It's the classic cliche of having bosses as normal enemies. Oh, two of them in fact. Oh, he doesn't seem to be aware that I'm attacking him. Oh, another one. And lots of these guys. So, wasn't there an opening on the top? Am I misremembering? Like, wasn't there an opening at the top of that room that is now the bottom, I mean, but... Right? Or am I losing my mind? I feel like there was one, though. Maybe they remove it here. Whatever. Let me explore the rest. What do we even have here? I don't think we're gonna have anything. This place... It might actually be relatively empty. Relatively and not so relatively. They're supposed to be these guys. Flying zombie. Oh, that's why they are called flying zombies. And they have a lot of health. To the point that it's better to ignore them. Well, you can't really ignore that one, but... You can ignore the rest, yeah. Oh, and an upgrade, nice. Well, it's only flying if you kill the bottom half first, I guess. This leads back down, or you could go to the shortcut, right? This leads to the shortcut that goes to the chapel. Yeah, here. But yeah, we don't want to be here. Yeah, there's also that section with the spikes, but I probably shouldn't do that. I don't think that's a good idea. I will leave, as Kyle says, leave that to the TAS. Seems like a better idea. Oh, and this place is closed, so this doesn't have any relation to the room down there. Okay. Unfortunately here, the fastest way to go back is through that place with the spikes. So this place doesn't really, well, I mean, it connects to the chapel, yes, but doesn't really have any other place nearby that is convenient. At least these guys are easy to ignore. Alright, so here, what is on this place? So I'm assuming that it probably was a short room and I thought it was a long one and it wasn't, which means that I wasted time because I could have gone here. I'm not sure how short of a room this is. Oh, this is a place that I didn't access in the normal castle because I didn't know about the dash, but I could have accessed it. Wait. This had a boss in the normal castle? Oh, these are the mummies here. So wait, I actually miss a boss in the normal castle in this place. That's fucked up. Huh? Wait, where is the other one? Weren't there two? Huh? Pretty sure there was a second one. Maybe there wasn't. Oh. But yeah, now I'm curious to go back to the normal castle to see if I can fight that boss. As I didn't fight it. I mean, I didn't fight it. I don't even know what boss it is in the normal castle. At least we got the mystery of where the mummies were. They were here. I only saw one. I don't know where the other one went. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know why it has such a fancy door. Like no other boss has a door like that. That's weird. The problem is that going back to the normal castle, I mean, it shouldn't be that long, but it kinda will be long. I mean, technically not. It's not that far from a teleport, but I feel like it will be a pain in the ass. But at the same time, it's a free HP upgrade. Like obviously the boss is gonna be like nothing at this point, but at the very least it will be useful to get some HP. Why I'm cornering myself here. I mean, it's where I'm supposed to go, but I would prefer saving first. Because if my ticket back is that room with the spikes, I could very easily die. So what do you say? Should I go back to the normal castle? I feel like I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't do it. Like, part of me says that I should, and part of me says that I shouldn't. I guess depending on the amount of time I have remaining. Is there anything in that statue? No. It's just a statue. Alright, so we got everything from here, so gotta go back to that teleport. And after that... Well, first we have to get through this shit. Which is gonna be hard enough. Okay, nice. What an idiot. Speedrun Dracula, that's the goal, isn't it? What do you mean speedrun Dracula? I think Dracula is not a thing in this mode, you know? At least for what I read. Maybe all of them were wrong, but I've been told here that the final boss is Shaft. and that Dracula doesn't appear. I guess they kind of wanted to make it as like the prologue of the game, right? Well, not really, since the prologue of the game is supposed to be Rondo of Blood, so I guess not quite a prologue. So here, well, instead of going to the teleport, we'll also... No, I think that the part on the clock, I should leave it for last, since it's essentially the last area. So instead of that, I want to explore the place that is originally at the beginning of the castle, which is the area to the right, and the part in the water section that you also go to the right. And those are the only last two places I can explore. Then I have to beat the boss on the catacombs, and then, well, I can probably test that boss on the normal castle, maybe. We'll do that. But let's do in order. So here I need to go to the teleport on the top right, which is this one. I already had the 5 ones. Yeah, I do. Alright, so let's explore this one. But I guess I could leave that boss of the normal castle as the last thing to do before fighting the catacombs boss. Because the thing about the HP upgrades is that it's mostly for that. I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble with Shaft. Like, I'm probably gonna destroy Shaft without you know, without effort. But it's only for the catacombs boss, because I really want to kill that guy. I feel like if I don't kill that guy, it's not fully completed, you know? Man, this... Okay, I'm gonna go back to save. Yeah, that's what you can see of the Nova Skeletons. I think the Nova Skeletons are probably the most damaging enemies in the game. At least normal ones, not talking about bosses. Your ass. Hold up. To the left, right? How do you do this, champ, bro? No, not again, dude. No, man, I can't believe I made the same mistake twice. Ah, that's so infuriating. Fucking Noah Skeleton, and he hit me again. Nice. Actually, just kill me. It's easier that way. Please, just do it. Like, at this point, it's easier to do that than to eventually get killed far into the save, you know? You should just do it. Okay, so that Nova Skeleton has to die as soon as I see it. I mean, it's incredible how a single enemy can be such an asshole. The Nova Skeletons are annoying in every game they appear. Just that in some games, they appear like as early enemies, so you can kill them quickly. It depends. It also depends on what you mean by early. Damn, 172%, nice. Cool. But yeah, I want to at least remember what boss there was in the normal castle in place of the mummies. Okay. It's as simple as that. It's not like with Richter, it's not hard to kill that asshole, but... Okay. So, here you go to the top. Wait, that room? No, I already seen it. Wait, here. No. Here, okay. And then all the way to the right. It's very possible that we are gonna find... Wait, though, that dodo bird wasn't there before, right? Like, I remember these skeletons and this moron here, but pretty sure the dodo bird wasn't there. Is that like a rare enemy that appears only once every blue moon or what? Could be. Well, there's even this thing. I think I did visit this one, but I died afterwards. Oh, yeah, I see why I might have died. Rather than afterwards, it's probably that I died during it. Okay, and there's 2 of these. Man, these enemies are so fucking fucked up. Oh, and wait, where am I going here? Like, this is a place that you cannot. Oh, well, there is a save. Wait, where does this place connect? Did I just corner myself here? Probably. No, but this goes to a close area, doesn't it? I didn't remember the save being there. Yeah, it goes to a close area. So why is that save even there in the first place? Like, what's the point? Weird. But sure, why not? Well, the problem now is that you have to go back. I'm gonna save simply because of the hearts, but yeah, the issue is going back through those plant enemies. That's what's gonna be annoying. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, that one I can ignore it. Well, technically, okay, maybe not, maybe no. That's what happens when you try to ignore it. The problem is that there's also a Nova skeleton there. I mean, what a pain in the ass. That's how it is. Well, in fact, there it's even worse because I think the skeletons are on the same place as the plant enemy. Alright, so ignoring them is not an option. I guess the only option here is using the item crash and kill them all. It's the only thing I can do. Also, I'm starting to wonder if there's gonna be a death boss fight. Because it's possible that I didn't find it yet, but I feel like it should have already appeared. Maybe. Whatever. Focus on what you have right here. It's also worth noting that it's exclusively the laser of the Nova skeleton, the one that deals the insane amount of damage. Not the Nova skeleton in itself, like the contact damage is nothing in comparison. Okay, I went out of that without receiving that much damage. Good shit. Well, I guess we can uncover the part at the top just to complete it. And then I don't know what to expect from the beginning of the castle, since it's it's technically the furthest place in the inverted castle. There will be some real fucked up shit in here. It seems that this... Oh, what the hell? Hey, this ward... That ward had... Wait, what am I looking at? Uroboros? I'm missing everything, that's pretty cool. Wait, that thing is not dying. Or is it fighting for me? Wait, it's fighting for me. Well, that's interesting. Shame you're probably gonna disappear, yeah, as soon as you move. That's a shame. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything less, really. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anything at the beginning of the castle. Well, that's disappointing. Especially since, as I say, it's theoretically the hardest place to reach. And what's even worse is that I'm most likely getting my ass kicked on the way back. So I have to go through that exact same corridor. And not to mention that even after that, there's really nothing. A specific part of the organ track in this song that reminds me of the final boss song from Kirby Triple Deluxe. It could be. I was still going Wasabi. So what do you think of the microphone, by the way? Certainly sounds better than yesterday, right? So, sounding better than yesterday, I don't think it's gonna be an achievement in itself. What I wanted is to sound good, you know? I want it to actually sound really nice. Changes you made are definitely an improvement. Nice. Yeah, I hope at least it sounds, as I say, good. The fact that it looks better, it sounds better, yes, but I just want it to be good sounding, you know? I guess it should be fine. Now, the issue here is I don't really have any save nearby. I could go back to the save that is at the bottom, I guess, but we'll also uncover the waterfall here. I don't think there's any enemy that is annoying here. I mean, they are these guys, so you can kill them quickly. I don't remember what was to the left of the waterfall, though. Or, well, like there. I think there was nothing. Yeah, indeed, a whole bunch of nothing. It sounds better. Nice. How is it going, Sunshine? Yeah, I'm doing well. Just doing a little bit of Symphony. Wait, and you cannot uncover here? Oh, you can. One of those where it's very picky where it uncovers. Oh, very hard it seems. It has to be... yeah. Well, no, it's okay. Not that bad. But yeah, the issue here is not dying before reaching a save, and I don't think that's gonna happen. Because I don't think there's any save to the right. That's the problem. You know that... the problem is that I don't know if there are any enemies in the way, because there is a save nearby to the left. Here. Like, it's the one that is in the abandoned mines, but if they are... well, if... okay, no. That's not easier. But again, I don't think there's any other save on the right zone. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the right zone here does not have any save. And that will suck. You are better? Nice. Sounds like it has more base. It could be, yeah. Doing Symphony and it's currently nighttime? Yeah, indeed. And we are currently Richter. Yeah, that doesn't sound that cool, but yeah. We are Richter. Richter than what? I don't know. Oh, no way. Oh, the cave trolls are here. At least they die of one ATS attack, but this is gonna be terrible. Okay, I should go very slowly. Because I'm certainly getting my ass kicked here. Oh, this octopus dude. No, why are you like this? Well, as long as they aren't that many, it should be fine. They die of 3 hits. Oh, fuck, no. Oof, close. Yeah, and they respawn. That's the fucked up thing about them. So on the right side here, see, here's the thing. If there are no upgrades here and I die, I have no reason to come back here anyway, so... that's the thing. I'm not gonna come back if I don't see anything and I die. Obviously, if I don't die, well, no need to come back, but If I do die, don't worry about it. Wait, there is another enemy? No? Yeah, and unfortunately, okay, so this place is fully empty. So wait, how do you fight that? So you don't fight that with Richter, Kyle? Like, because that should be around here, for what I remember. So that is not a boss with Richter then. That's disappointing. That's pretty disappointing. And I feel scammed even. Well, it is what it is. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna make it back alive from here. I'm gonna try, but chances are that I don't make it out alive. Well, I guess if Dracula is not a boss, it makes sense that Death is also not a boss, but it's lame in both cases. Hey, I'm pretty sure the Death boss fight was somewhere here. Oh. What a shame. Yeah, the Revenge of the 20 Octopus Room. Wait, can you actually uncover that? Doesn't look like you can, right? Whatever. Not like there's anything up there anyways. No. Oof, nice dodge. Hey, the music is pretty good in this game. A lot of music that you could just hear on your own, you know? That's the cool thing about it. So, most likely scenario, as I said, is that I'm getting killed on my way back. But here's the thing. On my way back, if I get killed, since I already seen that there are no upgrades or anything useful, I don't care for, you know, I don't care to come back. But, I mean, there is technically still a chance that I survive. The problem is this corridor. Like, if there's anything that kills me, it's this corridor. These stupid-ass dragon riders. Can't believe I missed twice, dude. Okay, got it. There are two of them, though. There's also this skeleton, so they are not really an issue as much as these guys are. No, the dodo. Okay, I'm still alive, but there is still a little bit, and there are some enemies in the way to the save. So don't think we are victorious yet, because we aren't. I mean, this is too intense. I should kill the Nova Skeleton first. Got him. And there's... Well, those guys, I should be able to kill them from here, right? Yeah. And then the save is below this. Oh, there you go. Damn, I can't believe I survived that, dude. That's crazy. But yeah, I actually made it. Dragon Rider, that's my favorite Two Steps from Hell song. I don't know about that. But yeah, okay, so what is my next objective here? I could go to the place... Okay, hold on. Even though I know that it might be a mistake, I think I'm going back to the normal castle to fight that one boss that I couldn't fight because I didn't know that the dash was a move. That's what I want to do. So in order to do that, I need to take this teleport to where the Dracula's chamber is. And from there, well, you will see, it's easier to see than to explain. But yeah, because that has a health upgrade. I mean, if it has a boss, and I don't see any reason to believe it doesn't have a boss, it should be that, right? So yeah, keep going up. There, this one. So from here we fall all the way down and we take the teleport back to the normal castle, and then we can go through, we can squeeze through that little place that is supposed to be a boss area. I think that the best thing I can do is to not save. I mean, not save until I kill that guy, because what if the dash is not enough to go through and I just went back for absolutely no reason, right? So in order to avoid that, let me just, you know, let me not save until that guy is dead. Then I am not like I will be losing any progress anyways. Right, so here, the place that we want to go is on the teleport. And then from the teleport you go into the... Don't want the cross. Into the other place, essentially. The place that has the boss. So here we fall all the way down. It should be the first teleport since it's counterclockwise, right? So as soon as we get to the teleport, we go to the left. I guess the only annoying thing is getting there, because it's like a high place, but it should be fine. I'm more worried about the fact if I might be able to squeeze through it. That's the one thing that maybe won't happen. Where to see the empty boss room just there without Dracula to fight? Yeah, it is. Oh, I also need to climb this shit. Well, thankfully here this room with the spikes is not really a problem here, because as you can see the spikes are at the top. So on my way to obliterate this guy. I don't even know what boss it is, all I know is that it's gonna get his ass kicked very badly. Well, at least here actually you can just run and there is no enemy to stop you. It's pretty cool. Alright, so here the input will be... Oof. I actually don't know if it's possible. It might be possible, but... Or maybe with the slide. No, the slide, well, you could see that it didn't work. So is this just not possible? And that's pretty sad. At least there is no problem because I can reset with no issues. But then, I don't think it's possible. Keep in mind, by the way, the input to do that move is up a quarter circle forward. So it's not like it's something you can do immediately. It's something that you have to input, and it's hard to input. But you also will have to do it in a very specific place. But yeah, I don't think it works. So whatever boss was in here is not accessible with Richter then. Because you can also see that the slide doesn't work, even though you can kind of see him jumping. So yeah, unless... No, this one also doesn't work. So there is no way to access this boss fight. Well, good to know. Write it down, you cannot beat this boss fight. Well, in that case, give me a little while. Well, a little while. It's only a couple moments until I reset. Because resetting is clearly faster than going back. And then, that's a weird thing. I feel like it should be doable. Right? I mean, maybe it's TAS doable. Like, maybe if you use TAS and you do frame perfect, it might be doable, but I don't know. Could be, could not be. I mean, it's just like that room with all the spikes that maybe with TAS you can dash through all of it, but doing it as a human is almost impossible. Oh, I was about to say them, I have 195, no, that's the that's the other thing. Alright, that's the Alucard save file. So, instead, what I'm gonna do here, because I'm assuming there's no boss remaining anymore, because even in the place remaining in the Colosseum and in the clock, there's probably nothing aside from item. Well, there could be. I mean, I guess there could still be an upgrade, but I feel like I want to do that all last. Like right now, I want to attempt fighting the... Though at the same time, I should get the most amount of hearts. Okay, let me do the area with the clock first, actually. Change of plans. Yeah, the area with the clock, and then do the catacombs boss. Though I might not be able to beat it. Like, once I get to the catacomb boss, you can expect me to try him until I eventually finish the stream, you know? Wait. Or should I just do it now? No, but see, the problem is that if I attempt him now, with this lack of hearts, because that's a fight that will take all of my ammunition. That's not a good idea, you know? I still also don't know what weapon I should use, because I obviously want to use the adze, but the problem is that the adze doesn't have much use during that. So, because you have to be very far from him at all times, but I rewatched my VOD and I think that with how far you are, not even the knife will deal damage, so I don't think there's any other fitting weapon aside from the adze, right? Not to mention the... Well, I could use the item crash from the holy water, I guess. That could work, or not, I don't know. Or is that all of that will be insane trial and error, which I'm not a fan of, you know? Alright, so here to the right. Oh, is there even anything here? No, there's nothing. The idea here, I guess right now, is my primary objective is to... Did I kill him? Did I? I'm not sure. There was nothing in this crack, right? I don't think there was, but I'm gonna check. No, I think that this is an empty room. Oh, well, what if there is an upgrade up there? Well, there isn't. A different sound plays, so probably I also kinda heard that his scream was slightly different, so you might be right. You might be right. Okay, so this is the place that takes to the clock. It's a shame though that there is no save, or rather no teleport that is that close to the clock, because technically this is the closest one. And it's not that close, you know? It could be worse, I guess, but... Well, technically you can at least save right where the final boss is. So there is at least that. Oh, this cutscene also hasn't played yet. Unfortunately, we have to sit here and see it. Because, yeah, you have to be enough bells until that shit opens. But yeah, since I didn't save, you have to eat this cutscene again. It's okay, it's gonna stop doing that in a little bit. Yeah, as you can see. But yeah. Well, I also didn't do the thing with this. I wanted to get here because of that. You get hearts for free. I don't think you get an... Oh, also you got that upgrade. I forgot about that, so I guess that was a good idea to go here first. For fuck's sake. Okay. The upgrade here helps a lot, of course. There also was nothing here. And here essentially, by moving to the... Well, you can connect to both corridors here. You can connect to the place on the... right and the place on the left. Oh, the heart doesn't respawn. Or maybe it respawns later. Not right away. I didn't know that. Okay. So, I guess I could go to the left. Oh, what the hell? Wait, these guys look tough. Oh, they can even shield. It's called Guardian. Okay, maybe I shouldn't try to fight him. Hold up, is there a save up here? Pretty sure I remember there being a save. Yeah, there is a save. Maybe there's even a teleport. Just that I don't remember, since in the normal castle you cannot access this area as Richter. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the elevator... No, this is an empty room. But at least I say, but yeah, if you go up, I'm pretty sure you already fight the boss. So I don't want to do that. Though these guys are the real issue here. Seems like getting out of the clock is gonna be harder than getting into the clock. Look at it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't get through those places. Because the thing is, the place to the left and to the right are exclusively, you know, corridors. I don't think they are gonna have any upgrades, so wasting time and resources on those guys doesn't seem to be worth it. So no, instead I think I will simply, you know, go straight to the Catacombs boss. Though there is also that part on the Colosseum I didn't explore, but I don't think that has anything of value either. Hopefully. Yeah, you can see that part there. Nah, probably not worth going. Though here, I guess the best thing to do is to go back the way I came from to get to the teleport anyways, you know? So, on my way there I could visit that area since it's right next to it. Okay, let me do that. Not here, dude. No, no, damn it, don't fall. Ah, this input is so fucking annoying and... This input is very hard, you know? Okay. Oof. That input is a problem, dude. That input is not easy. Oh, I didn't check all the weapons there. I didn't analyze if there was a possible better weapon to use against... But I don't think there is a better weapon to use against the Catacombs boss. Pretty sure it's whatever. Okay, so here... This asshole... No. Damn it, dude. Can you move out of the way? You are such a fucking sack of shit. Like, the only place that I don't want you to is the one you're in. Okay, whatever. So here. Yeah, it's a place. I don't think this has anything. But I want to check. I mean, in the normal castle I cannot remember what it has. I'm receiving a lot of damage here, so I'm most likely not surviving this one. What the hell? Oh, it's this guy again. Because he's in an easier room this time. Oh, there's two of them. This one wasn't enough. For some reason I cannot hit him. There we go. Hey, no, this room. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that room doesn't have anything. Because that's the only thing, like, something that goes from that place to the other. So, okay, we can ignore that place then. Like, it's doubtful that it's gonna have an upgrade anyways. So yeah, let's just go against the Catacombs boss. Though, Kyle, can you confirm if the dead boss fight exists in this mode? Because at this point I'm thinking it doesn't. But if it does exist, I would like to do it, of course. I'm assuming it doesn't, though. Simply because Dracula not being a boss fight either, apparently, most likely adds up to the other thing. But yeah. Let me know if you can. I understand that death was important to the plot with Alucard and whatnot. Why not put it as a boss? Why is that a problem? Okay, it's down there. Onto the teleport and then straight to the catacombs. And that guy takes longer to die than I expected. Well, it's because the axe deals a shit ton of damage. It makes me think that the whip can do the same, but no. The whip cannot do shit. Alright. So, onto the teleport. That should be 2 teleports, right? This one is gonna have the door to the other side, and then this one will be the one. Correct, okay. Well, whenever I actually get to the boss, expect this boss to take like an insane amount of time to be beaten. Now you can fully expect that. You don't have to be surprised when I'm gonna be like a whole hour tryharding this boss, because it will most likely take that long. If I can even beat it, that's the thing. I still don't know if I can pull it off. Like, that boss is just ridiculously hard. So more than that, I'm a little bit scared about the fact that I don't have full hearts. That's not good. I mean, there are gonna be hearts in the way, but well, that's a generous amount at least. Yeah. This will be painful. In fact, while I fight, I have to pretty much come up with strategies on my own. So I expect this to take a while. At least you can ignore most of the enemies in this area. You don't really need to worry too much about... Damn it. Okay. Oh yeah, this place with the blood skeleton, so it's not a problem. And especially not these skeletons that take a very long time to wake up anyways. And also, I don't know if I miss any HP upgrade, but theoretically, I mean, like the most optimal... In the most optimal... You know... shape for lack of a better word. With what I have right now, I mean, with the exception of the weapon, like, yeah, I still don't know if this is the best weapon I can use against this guy, but in terms of upgrades and, well, in terms of hearts as well, even though it's not full hearts, like, it cannot get much better than this. But yeah, expect me to get stuck here for a while, because this boss is long. I mean, this attack is the one of the ones that... Oh. Okay, for this attack you're supposed to stay... Oh, actually it hits you here. Oh, so you're supposed to jump out of that no matter what. At least it kinda gives you time to do it, not that much really. He just does everything so quickly. But that's the problem with this boss, you know? And now we are seeing what the issue is, right? Like what we are confronting here. There is nothing else I can do other than try harding like that. Yeah, I don't think other weapons are gonna do better. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just that using anything that is not the ads right now feels wrong, you know? Feels like I'm not doing the right thing, but... Oh, I didn't know that you could move the now loading screen. That's funny. You press left and right, you can move it. Alright, let's try this guy again. There also has to be a better way to dodge this attack than simply waiting like a moron. It's a lot of time where you are doing nothing. I guess you can do something like that. Oh, fuck. Oh, that actually works. That means that in order to do that, you kinda have to get hit no matter what. Like, you can get hit while that attack happens, but the issue is that, yeah, it's hard to pull off. Though at least it gives me an excuse to react to that attack without needing to jump. But at the same time, you receive a lot of damage by doing that. Well, a lot of damage, a lot more damage than it will be acceptable to receive. So I kind of forgot, because here, you know, one thing that will be very useful is speed up the game over screen, so I don't have to wait that much in between attempts. So I don't remember what key it was. Was it tab? I think it was tab, probably. Because I don't mind tryharding this guy 100 times, but I would prefer if there wasn't that much downtime in between attempts, right? Alright, let's see. Oh, nice misses. So here you can chill. And then once he... I fucked up, no, damn it, what a moron. That was my bad. What happens, wait, what happens if you're here? Oh, he moves around. Wait, I bugged him. Look at this shit. He's dancing. I mean, I'm assuming that at some point he's gonna wake up, but he doesn't seem to be doing it so far. But with the insane amount of health he has, I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't enough. So maybe I can also whip him for the same effect. I look at the amount of health this asshole has, dude. Cheater? What you mean cheater? I didn't even know about this exploit. I discovered it all on my own. And he's not dead. Yeah, and unfortunately, well, okay, you can whip him. And well, the problem is that the damage for whipping is fucking trash. But as long as he keeps getting hits done, it should be fine. And Well, how is everyone doing? You know, today was an interesting day. I mean, the most interesting thing that happened today was the fact that I changed the microphone. You know that this microphone works very well. But yeah, I had to change it basically from being next to the monitor to completely being next to my face. So, you know, something interesting about this, the camera might not make it look like it. When you look at the camera, you might think that the microphone is in front of me, but in reality, the microphone is to my side. It's to my left side. Like, the perspective might get a little messy, but it's actually there. Like, basically, this is my front, and this is my side, and he's there. I basically pointing diagonally to my face. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I basically had to remove the previous microphone from the arm, which wasn't hard to do. It was harder to actually put this one. I kind of had to figure out the angle and all of that. Took me a little bit, like some maneuvers for that to work, but it ended up working. So here, I'm glad that it apparently works. And thankfully, since it's not in front of my mouth, it shouldn't really catch too much speed or anything like that, like the previous one did. Or at least I hope. Also, if you don't mind, Kyle, will you tell me how much HP this guy has? Because I'm starting to think this is not gonna end. Like, he's not dying. And I'm pretty sure that I already dealt a lot of damage. Like, I understand, like, he's the hardest boss in the game and all of that, but it seems a little bit excessive, don't you think? Because imagine if instead of doing this, I did the fight the intended way. Like, am I dealing damage here? I'm starting to doubt it, you know? Like, I understand that 8 damage per hit is too little, but starting to feel that this is not gonna be over. Like, maybe I have to hit him in a specific spot to finish the fight. Because how many times have I hit it already? The problem is that if I'm actually dealing damage, this is an opportunity that I cannot throw to the trash, but I don't know, dude. Can I get confirmation, please, if what I'm doing is gonna end in something? I have a feeling it might not. I mean, forget all the damage that I'm dealing right now with my whip. I was dealing a shit ton of damage with multiple axes and he didn't die. So yeah, I don't know. How much health are we talking about here? Or maybe this is another thing I didn't think. Maybe he's already dead, and the fact that I keep hit stunning him prevents him from dying. But I don't know, that's a gamble. I'm tempted to sham and hit him. Okay, that's what happens when you sham. But no, he's still alive. But yeah, I don't know what's the idea. How do you kill this guy then? I don't get it. There's something that doesn't add up, because let's assume that I try to fight him normally. There is no way I can somehow deal more damage than that. So I don't know. I probably want to Google how much health this guy has. Though I don't remember his name. See, the problem is that his name is hard to remember, so I cannot really tell. You know. Okay. As soon as I see him, let me check. Oh, the name doesn't appear until you attack a Galamot. Right, how much health do you have? Symphony of the Night Galamod HP. How much? There is a question on GameFAQs. Sits. Then a place says that it has 12,000, 10,000. Don't know. That seems like a lot, but that means that I also cannot take him down by regular means, no matter what I do. No wonder it took me so fucking long with Alucard. I got obliterated now. Because every adds attack is 48 points of damage. And I can do like around 90 adds attacks. So that will be... well, let's round it to 50. So that will be like 4,500. Well, the problem is that it depends of which one is the real amount, because if it's 12,000, I'm never reaching the end of this fight. But another thing that surprises me is that Richter deals so little damage with the whip. Like, what even is the strategy with Richter here? Like, maybe using a different weapon, but which one? You don't even have that many weapons in the first place. Unless you want me to spam uppercut. I don't see how that will be much better. It deals more damage, but... oh, you can make it here. And he hits you up here. Yeah, he can. Oh, he can hit you up there. That ended up hitting me. I think that ironically... well, I forgot. Actually, I can use the dash attack. It depends on the damage, but I'm assuming that if the uppercut deals good damage, that the dash attack should deal good damage too. And I think it has iframes just like the uppercut does, which means that I should be able to get through him. So that would work well. Not only to hit him, but also as a means to dodge, right? But then that's fucked up. Like, this boss is more fucked up than what I thought, and I already thought it was fucked up. The problem is inputting this every time. It's not an easy input. And it's not really something I can spam. That's the other issue. You can kinda go through, but I just corner myself. Pretty cool. Fuck. Okay, hold up. Let me see. Is this the thing that makes this go faster? Yeah, it is. See, I might as well not want to see the game over screen every time, you know. I want fast attempts. I don't want to look at that skull every time I'm dead. Though this also makes me wonder if Shaft is gonna have a similar amount of HP. I don't think he's gonna have it, right? At least I hope he doesn't. The problem is that by the time that you stop, you will get hit because you will be right next to him. And if you are here below him and he does that attack, you're kinda boned no matter what. I'm pretty sure that the hitbox of that mace It hits you all the way. How could you not want to go out this evening with pleasure? The night is still young. I know, right? How could you not want that? Well, it is true that the night is still young. There is still some time I can spend on this boss before needing to end the stream, that's true. But yeah, I'm not sure about the pleasure part. That one, I'm in doubt. The most fucked up thing is the whip dealing such a shitty amount of damage, you know? Did I say the shit? I mean the whip. I don't know what I said. So does this guy, aside from that attack, does he do anything here? Doesn't seem like he does shit. Also, you know what? You might be thinking, why don't you do anything when you are hit? Why do you stay still like a moron? Because you do stay still like a moron. Like, when you get hit, there is like like half a second where you cannot do anything. And when you are taking contact damage from an enemy like that doesn't move and doesn't allow you to move either, you will constantly take damage unless you input something in a very precise moment to move away. So I might look like a moron, and well, maybe I am. I'm not denying, but yeah. Need to understand the line of thinking here. See, for example, here you can cheese him like this. It's just crazy to me that this is not enough. But it's a very specific spot as well. It doesn't work anywhere else. Well, I don't really know how... Maybe it's not about a spot, but rather about hitting him at a specific time. I actually don't know what's the deal. Hey, I guess after being done with the axes, I could at least spam like the uppercut and shit instead of spamming the regular attack. See, for example, there are attacks like that one that are an actual issue where he misses, but when he retrieves the mace, that contact damage is the one that kills you. And this boss has a lot of that, so I don't think there's much you can do. Yeah, the ads attempt, I mean, I stopped attacking him on purpose because I thought I was dealing nothing, but yeah, apparently he just has an insane amount of health. Like, for what I think, he has 12,000 points of health. Like, that's a little bit too much, you know? Yeah, I don't really understand what you're supposed to do with Richter. Because, yeah, like, you can do this, but eventually you run out of axes, and what do you do then? Because I try spamming the whip, but I only deal 8 points of damage with that, you know? So it's just one of those things that I don't understand, because with Alucard you have a lot of shit to cheese him with, but with Richter you don't have much. There's only a handful of things you can do. It's the thing that makes me wonder what you're even intended to do here. If you're even intended to do anything. Maybe you're just intended to not fight this guy. It could be. Yeah, like, this is not hard to replicate, but that didn't work either. And I actually tried to get out of there with the dash, but it's as I say, and especially there where you have so little room to input the dash thingy. you cannot do shit. So what advice do you have for this, Kyle? Like, what could I be doing here that I might not be doing? Because, as I say, Richter doesn't have many options. Like, you cannot invent builds here. There is no such a thing as builds. You know? So aside from starting like this, which sure I can do, whatever, but like this doesn't let me win, as ridiculous as it seems. You know? So do you have any ideas? Because I certainly don't. And I don't think there is a sub-weapon better than this one either. Because let's say I was using anything else, a lot of them will wear down a lot faster. But there's also the fact that even the ones that don't like the knife wouldn't deal more damage than the adze. The adze is clearly the one that in this situation of one at a time deals the most amount of damage. I could top this off with an uppercut, I guess. At least the uppercut deals some damage. After you're out of shit, there's not much else you can do. No, that's wow, I got lucky. Well, not really, because I ended up getting stuck. But you can see that even when he's about to prepare an attack, like before the attack even starts, the mace hits you because it's full contact damage. So I don't know. I have a feeling that this might not happen at all. This might actually not happen. Hey, you never know. Maybe it is doable in one way that I might not be aware of. Oh, that's the wrong side, and he's already gone. Oh, he's completely vulnerable. Even swinging like, that's the thing. When you think that you have like free reign to damage him, you cannot really do it with the whip because the whip fucking sucks. So yeah, not much you can do. Also, maybe if I use like the fire whip, I will have to ditch the adze. How can you even ditch the adze? Is there any button? Because here with select you open the menu. So I don't know if there's any button combination to ditch your weapon, like your sub-weapon, obviously. Seems that every button that I press doesn't really work, so I don't think you can do that, can you? Unless it's another fighting game input, that would be funny. It could be. I don't even know if the item crash here actually deals more damage than just spamming the adzes. Maybe not. Not to mention that you can easily get hit later anyways. I don't know what other item crash here could be more useful, I guess. I don't think the rain of the holy water will be useful. But the time stop will be completely worthless. And the things I don't know about the item crash of other items, like maybe the cross here will work super well. The problem is that to try that, I will have to go back through the teleport every time to that room on the clock that has all the weapons. And that is way too painful to do it for every time that you want to try something. Well, I did critical damage with the slide. The problem is that the slide is a suicide. Yeah, I think that kick did, but I mean, it's the same as nothing because you end up getting hit, so it's whatever damage you deal is not worth it. Damn. I think at this point the only thing that you could do is change the sub-weapon. But I will need a confirmation of which one is the one that works here. And I don't know. But I mean, there could be item crashes that are super broken and I wouldn't know. So yeah, that's the thing. The fact that you don't have any iframes whatsoever is so messed up. I don't even think that this is a bad strategy. Oh, and if you do this in a specific spot, you also don't get hit on your way down. Okay, that might have some future though. I feel like it's still the same story, that it's still not enough damage, and when I'm out of access you can say goodbye to any damage. Because once you're here, the damage with the whip is absolutely pathetic. I mean, I guess I could do... Actually, I could do a back and forth of the dash attack. Like this. Yeah, that will work. It's not perfect. And especially on the way out, you can get hit easily. But I mean, it's better than spamming the whip. I could try that. Then I didn't do it fast enough. Yeah, I think I like that strategy. What I should consider doing is probably staying on the other side, so that way I make sure I don't get hit on the way out. It's probably the best idea. Because he's gonna turn around, but that shouldn't be a problem, right? I just need to pay attention to when he extends the mace so I can get below him. So doing 100, like that's the thing. Doing 100 points of damage per hit, that means that, assuming that's the only thing I use for dealing damage, which it isn't, it will be 120 hits of that. That's not that bad, I think. And considering that I'm using the item crash as well, which is supposedly doing a lot of damage too, I should be able to catch a break. He became and I wanna be the guy goes. The problem is here, I mean, the worst part is being able to input that properly, I feel. So, I don't know if the side switch is that safe. Because I think he might not give you time to not get fucked. But I think that the hardest thing will be inputting the dash perfectly every time. Again, let me remind you, the input is up, quarter circle, forward, attack. It's not a hard input, but having to do it every time and having it to happen exactly when you want it is not easy. But I can do it, I know I can. I was gonna use those words to make another phrase. It's okay, don't worry about it. Okay. But it's so hard to measure the distance with this fucking asshole, dude. And are you for real? Right, so going back is also not a guarantee either. I'm noticing. Because if he does that, I'm obviously gonna die though. I think there, since I did it right at the end, maybe he didn't think of turning around earlier, but I guess I should time it in a way where I exit forward, but I exit forward, it will have to be perfect because I will have to exit forward when he's about to be done with the electricity, and I'm not sure if I have the time. Wrong input. I press jump instead of shot, or instead of attack. No, not shot. This is not a shoot 'em up. I could do 2 item crashes. I guess that's the sweet spot. 2 item crashes and then getting out from the left. Yeah, like that, exactly. And when he does this attack, you should stay far and that's it. Okay. When you're out of access, you don't do shit, I guess. You use the 2 remaining access, of course, but yeah. No, okay, that's fine. But you can still do a game like this. Oh, no, not like that. Okay. This attack is so dumb. This can also be a critical. Okay, no, that seems like it's too greedy. You can do that as you saw. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he died. Nice. Well, there you have the strategy. If anyone was looking how to beat this asshole, there you have it. You're welcome. You know, I guess sometimes you have to figure out strategies on your own, and I did. Damn, and you get another upgrade as a reward. Nice. Well, 2 upgrades. One is the one from the boss. Epic Store gave away Dead Cells on phone, but not on PC. I'm pretty sure that that game has already been given away for free, right? Damn, that was crazy. That was truly crazy. And keep in mind that he ate like 9 full item crashes to the core of his body. But that is not enough. Well, and if it wasn't for Kyle telling me about the dash, I wouldn't have been able to beat this boss. And that's crazy. What an asshole of a boss. Well, in that case, we are ready for the final boss. The final boss that, for what I understand, as I said multiple times, is Shaft. So it's not gonna be that exciting. I mean, something that I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna be harder than this boss. Like, that's for sure. It's not gonna be harder. So that kinda sucks, but I mean, what truly sucks is that we are not gonna fight Dracula. That's what really sucks. Yeah. Didn't fight Death, didn't fight Dracula, didn't fight shit. So all in all, in that boss that I just did, as long as you're careful, it shouldn't really matter if you have that many health upgrades or not, right? Because there I received quite a lot of hits, but it was mostly because of not really paying that much attention and just testing things out. So like, if I really wanted, like with that strategy, I can probably do that boss fight without getting hit. Yeah, I'm not saying that to get cocky, I'm just saying that maybe going for every single health upgrade is not fully necessary, you know? not really something that needs to be done. So I still can't get over how dramatic the song in this area is. Really feels like it's the end of the world. Though it's understandable considering that this is the boss that you get. But yeah, makes sense for it to be that dramatic, you know. I also really hope that after all these inputs with the uppercut and the dash, my D-pad didn't get destroyed. It most likely did get destroyed. Though you know that if this D-pad were down, I think that is the last time I'm buying a DualSense. Because it will be the second time where a DualSense gets spent so quickly. And that will suck. Okay. So, next stop is the final boss. So, yeah, there really isn't, because you know, there are areas that technically are still not uncovered, but those areas don't have anything. Like, I already checked, like, this area that you see on the left, like, below the teleport. That area has, like, plant enemies, and that's it. It has some plant enemies that are there, and when you reach the end of that, there's nothing. So I mean, I could go to uncover the map, but considering that you already by default cannot uncover the whole map, I don't see what's the point of doing that. Also here, no, the closest, because even if you're not that far from the clock here, the fastest path is obviously through the other teleport. So yeah, let's do that. Now my question is Shaft a boss that is gonna take me a little bit to beat, or am I gonna beat him on the first try? Because you know that the bosses with Richter have been, for the most part, extremely easy. I don't think there has even been one exception of a boss that was, well, except, yeah, the asshole that I should beat, but aside from the big guy, I don't think there really was anything. I also remember Legion taking a while, but the only reason why Legion even took any time to beat is because it's I did it with the time stop instead of the ads. Otherwise I probably would have won on the first try. And yeah, I don't think, like, there are some bosses that might have killed me once, like the Richter, for example. It's like whatever, they weren't really hard at all. So, hold up. Starting to, come on, dude. Trying to close my windows and you're attacking me. Because it's getting a little bit cold in here. Just a little bit. And the good thing is that on my way here I essentially recover all of my hearts. I don't think Shaft is gonna take that long, but you never know. Okay, and this goes straight into the clock. To be fair though, I'm very tempted to go through these corridors, and considering that you have a save right here, I could. Just that there is no reason to go through the corridors. Well, I saw what was on the left one, like what enemies were on the left one, but are those same enemies on the right one? Let me check. Well, it appears to be the case. So how the fuck do you beat these guys? I mean, well, If you really want to, you can just go through them like this. And this eventually takes you back. Yeah, no. Well, if it's like that, I can actually check what's on the other side. I don't think there's gonna be anything, but might as well check. It's so easy when you do the dash. And the amount of things I could have ignored by doing that, including like the plant enemies that kick my ass so badly. Alright, so this area... Haven't I been here already? I probably did and I died. And I probably will die again. It doesn't seem like there's anything, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I died here. It simply takes you back here, so... Yeah, there's really zero reason to do this. So I'm gonna go back and probably gonna get a kill on my way back, but... It will make it a challenge to not get a kill. It most likely will happen. The odds are all on death. But especially... I did die. Indeed. But at least here you can tell there's nothing on the corridors that lead to the clock. In case you have any doubt, well, now you don't have any doubt. There is nothing neither to the right or to the left, so don't worry about them. You know, I guess in that case, let's just go to the boss, because unless I pass over one area, everything is explored. And essentially, I'm pretty sure I got every single health upgrade. So, yeah. Let's just fight Shaft and be done with it. Man, I wish I could say let's just fight Dracula instead. I guess we cannot say that. There's a mini area before the fight, right? I remember this. There is a small square shape area. There it is. This boss better be hard. Because if you're gonna take the place of Dracula as the final boss, you better at least provide a challenge. It's not like Dracula was extremely hard, but it certainly was challenging. But he's kinda kicking my ass, all things considered, so yeah. Maybe he will be hard to beat. Or no. You have a second phase? Wow. Damn. That was pretty sad. I can't believe that. I expected that he wasn't gonna be that hard, but holy shit. Also, what's this? This is not even the ending with the inverted castle. That's just the regular one, right? I'm pretty sure that when you beat the game with Alucard and you do the inverted castle, it shows the actual inverted castle. And I really don't know why you couldn't put Dracula, you know? Maybe the camera is just upside down. Damn. So instead of being swallowed by the heavens, it's actually being dragged down to hell. That's a good interpretation, it could be. What about the regular castle? That was so lame, damn it. Are you even gonna have a dialogue? No, he's just looking at it like, huh, funny. That was the Richter mode from Symphony of the Night. Honestly, it's pretty clear that, well, the regular mode is a lot better. Like, that's something that I have no doubts. And you know that I usually am not a fan of RPG stuff. Like, I like the classic Castlevania specifically because of how straightforward they are. But yeah, a game like this, when you don't really put any limits of where you can go, and the fact that you can go wherever you want, and the fact that you are already extremely busted from the beginning, even if you don't have the health upgrades, yeah, that stuff is, you know, like at that point, I prefer playing this with Alucard. But yeah, I mean, it's a cool little bonus you have, but the thing that really makes me wonder, since the story doesn't matter at all, right? Like, since you don't have to worry about, you know, dialogue continuity or anything like that, why don't you have the Death and the Dracula boss fights? Like, I understand that they are the main villains of the game, and, you know, you might think it's important for the story or whatnot, but the story doesn't matter here, you know, because if the story mattered, Richter wouldn't even be here, because the whole point is that by the time this game takes place, Richter is brainwashed, you know, so that cannot be. If you ask me, I would have put both boss fights, especially Dracula, because if you don't want to put Dead, well, yeah, whatever, who cares about that floating skeleton. But finishing the game with Shaft, and especially such a lame boss fight like that one is, it really leaves like a sour taste. I would have finished the game with Dracula, but it's whatever. As I said, it is a bonus mode, it's not really part of the main game, so it serves the purpose of being a bonus mode. As I said at the beginning of the playthrough, I'm pretty sure that in the Sega Saturn version you also have a Maria mode. Well, that, and in the remake for PSP, when you unlock Symphony of the Night as a playable game, I'm pretty sure you can also pick Maria there, but not in the PS1 version, which is this one. So essentially, yeah, if you want to replay this game again, you could have that. And I think that differently from this one, you can pick it whenever you want. Like, you don't need to beat the game beforehand. I'm still not sure if you need to beat the game beforehand to play as Richter, but for what I read, you need to beat it at least once. It's just that I don't know if that makes much sense, considering that maybe what it requires is the memory card to have one save file that is, like, you know, that is about beating the game, right? I don't know, whatever. Point is that I do plan on doing the other alternate modes of their following Metroidvanias, which are, well, you know, Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, Area of Sorrow, Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and Order of Ecclesia. All of them have an alternate mode. Like, Circle of the Moon has the Magician mode and also other modes, but the main one is Magician mode. Harmony of Dissonance has, well, it's Schuster's friend. I don't remember his name, but I think that you can play as his friend. Area of Sorrow and Dawn of Sorrow have the Julius mode. Portrait of Ruin has the Richter and Maria mode, where they both fight together. And Order of Ecclesia... What does Order of Ecclesia have? I don't remember what Order of Ecclesia mode was supposed to be. But yeah, it also has an alternate mode, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I guess that was it, because, I mean, there's nothing else to do here. Oh yeah, the Albus mode, yeah, that one. So what percentage was the final one? 180. Not good really, but the thing is that if Kyle told me that you can probably get 195, but yeah, there are some places that I purposely didn't go because... Oh, I didn't realize the game tells you there. Like where it says select file to be loaded, it says, well, start new game to start from beginning, but then it tells you input Richter to play as Richter Belmont. So it wasn't really a secret. I mean, it is a secret in the sense that it probably is there after you beat the game, but the game itself tells you about it. That's interesting. I can say the next attack. Yeah, I don't know what Albus does, but yeah. In any case, that's gonna be it for me for today. So hey, that was pretty cool, and yeah, 195.4%. That's what Kyle says. I believe him. But yeah, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream. Maybe not with a Castlevania, but with another game. So yeah, have a good one and take care.